hadn't noticed that John Lennon had snuck down the stairs into the kitchen where all the food was laid out. So I followed him, of course, with you, and down I went and then, lo me, he was there eating strawberries on his own. So suddenly I've gone, and there's John Lennon. What are you going to do? What are you going to say? You know, gobsmacked. But he turned to me and said, I heard that you knew these people called the Alberts and these eccentric brothers. And is it true? Are they really eccentrics? And so that's what we talked about. So that got over my, and then these two wonderful people, the Alberts. And then when Sergeant Pepper's comes out, there you could hear him singing, and the band began to play. That was the Alberts. And they always wore military uniform and wonderful old eccentric, real costumes. Not costumes, I mean, they were the real thing. And that's where that whole thing came out, in Carnaby Street and everything, from these two brothers who were just incredibly creative guys. And it's rather sad because they both died in sort of anonymity, but they were the inspiration for Sergeant Pepper's. So,
but who were they then?
I mean, they were a couple of brothers called the Alberts, and they were musicians, and they played, and so they did these kind of crazy happenings all over the place. And John had heard them, and it had stuck in his mind. And because they were dressed in the way that they were, he wanted to know if they were genuine. And I said, yeah, that's how they live. I've been living with them, so I know. Okay.
And if you notice, regarding your question as well, that once Patrick and I became a stand-up double act, our hairstyles became Beatle hairstyles. Jamie went from a party with this Beatle hairstyle, and Patrick made his more sort of, we were like Beatles.
That was me.
Was that because of the Beatles?
That was me, I have to tell you, because that was they were fussing around in the very beginning, and he wanted to have a Harpo box with me. And then it was taking ages, and I was getting fed up. So I just grabbed somebody's comb out of their thingy and said, look, why don't you just do it like that? And so it went into the Beatle thing, his own hair, combed out, and they all went, oh, well, okay. So that's